Well, it's good afternoon, my YouTube friends. It's 3:24 now and it's just started to rain again. So let's just turn the big oscillating fan off and I'll just go up on this little step. And you see that little tray there? That's the Cattleya gasquiliana. So I've opened that up just to let a little bit more air into that pot. And have a look at this one. I have checked these, but this is the one. This is the Banda Ampulacea. And there we've got the two little buds that side. We've got the little flower that's open that side. Sorry, that's the two little flowers that have opened there. We've got that new little growth coming in the middle there, and we've got one underneath, and I think we've got another one, and that does actually like being in that little pot there. Now if I take this one out, now bearing in mind, you know what I'm like, I worry over nothing. Sometimes I think the orchids would be quite happy for me to just go away for a week and come back and they'd be absolutely fine. Now I took the husks off that little one. Remember the husks there? And that's the other one with the leaf. But now and again, can you see that little dusting of, well, it's like, I can't say it's mould, but there's definitely a dusting of something appeared. But if I rub it, it comes off. That's just in that little piece of cork mount. And let's put that back there and try and get it to angle itself right. I think that's all right now. I mean, it's not on those others, so if I just step a little bit further forward and pick up this unusual one that I received from Mark. Can you see that centre leaf? I cut it out. It was awful. So, and it's still just taking what bit of nutrients was left down. You see that? Can you see that one? This was just because I put dragon's blood on it. That one seems to be okay, but look, you see. And we've got that root that goes round there. And we've got this, I'm sure it must be a flower inflorescence. I can't think of it being anything else. Anyway, and of course they're up here with that new static fan up there. And they're doing very well. This one's improved now since I took that leaf off, and now that's quite dry. I might look at that tomorrow. This is Ignia. Just got a leaf. That's from Mick. That's just, I think that must be an older leaf. But we've got new growths coming up here. Now this one, Ficciana, which is this one, and the Bonplondii, and another one over there, they all spent 3 days in the bathroom. I watered them, plain water, in the bathroom. They stayed, and I've only just brought them back really to make this video. And that's that Ensicula there. Come down off the step. This is the Psychopedilum Mackay. They seem to lose their leaves, and it's not that they're not in a constant breeze, because this is only on level 1. I mean, if I had level 2, they'd be taking off, and I can't, you know, it might be just too much. Anyway, just hold on. This one, Mackay, I've put it in this little vase here, and there's always a little reservoir of water. And the reason I'm just thinking, oh, what's that? If I reach up here, oh dear, let me just have a look. Now I watered this yesterday, and this is Barkeria, melanocaulon by Oboso Ivory, and to all intents and purposes it's doing fine. It's got a new root there, these two it produced, and I don't know why they close the ends up sometimes, whether it's because I don't water it enough, but look, can you see? That to me looks like a flower spike. So if it is, I'm thrilled. I didn't notice that yesterday when I was watering that. So if it is, I'm thrilled to bits with that one. So the frags, what's been happening to the frags? Not a lot. They get watered, watered and watered. So within the space of an afternoon and an evening and the next morning, they get 3 flushes. And this last time I didn't I didn't feed them at all. So, but look, they're doing absolutely fine. They've got new growths. And so the orchid maintenance yesterday, I've got these over here which are in self-watering. And I've just self-watering. Some have got hydrogen balls, and all I've done with these is just put that layer of horticultural grit on the top. There we are. That one's Kathy's. Oh, that one there is wild peach. So that was a keiki, and I've only just cut the rhizome away from the mother plant. So that's a few years old. And oh, the fan's the wrong way around. Can you see the roots there on that bander? So what I've just done, I've just made up a batch of rainwater, 190 TDS with rain mix and some seaweed extract. And then when I finish the video, these will individually go in that fertilised solution. And I have my own little way of doing things. They all go in a certain order, and but they all seem to be fine. Now normally the big fans on, the big lights on here, but look at the roots. And step round here again. These are just, well, everything's growing. I mean, I can't complain. Everything's giving me roots. Even the Cattleya walkeriana. We've got something there, and I don't know. You see this one here. If I can give you, no. Can I go from that way? What I was trying to show you is there's a new growth there. But you can't tell at this stage because that's a new growth there as well. Sorry about that, I'm just having a cup of tea. Very nice. Now you'll see some of these leaves. Worse for wear. They're old ones, I'm not worried. There's another little growth, you see. Can you see that one? Which one is it down under here? There's another little one. Down under there. So this one, you see, came as a seedling, and it's dropped from these little seedling bulbs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's dropped all the leaves. But now we're in active growth again. And this normally sits in that corner over there. And south facing sun. Oh dear. That's one of my little clips I'm always knocking off. And what I've done today is I've moved this catasetum, orchid glade, David Ranches. I've just moved it and put it in this outer pot. And you see the algae building up. That's doing absolutely wonderful. And this one is Catasetum pileatum, yellow giant. And when I looked yesterday, now bearing in mind this has not been watered, and we're now nearly the end of May, you can see by the wrinkled pseudobulbs. Where did I see it yesterday? There. That's the first sign, but it's got to come further down yet. I can't water that yet, but it's things are happening, let's say. Put that one back over there, it can just sit there. And this is this corner, this is that Pleurothallus. That other one hasn't emerged yet, so I've probably upset it by poking around. That's the Maxillaria, Memoria bembelina. This is the Cattleya persifoliana winter. That's got, oh, hold on. What I'm trying to do is just bring the step over, and that's got new growth. Look, there. That got watered yesterday. So did this nice big RLC 24. This one, the oh, look at that. I always put the label in here, the wrong way around. This is Laelia lobata. This is no, I've dropped my label. Oh dear, it's one of those Sundays. It's one of those Sundays. These are the new growths. Look at the new growths there. And that's Cattleya dusky made by RLC Bruce Rundle. Here we go. This has been down for water. This is the LC Burmese palm. Oh, this is what I did. Yes, not yesterday, the other day. Let's put you down. This is Goldsmithianum, Maikai, or Miyakii, something like that. And this came as a lovely dendrobium, and I had it in a frame. In actual fact, if I just take it round this way, there's the frame. Okay, so I'm going to bring you back. Sorry about that, but I needed to show you. And I thought I'm going to do something with this, because all these roots were gone, but I'd got new growths. I mean, this is a fairly new one, and I went and found myself a branch. I thought, oh well, that'll do. You'll see new little growths appearing there. And they're in the middle there. You probably won't see them. And I've put them on with these little zip ties from Lisa Todman in Memphis. Oh, there's another new one. You see that new growth there? And now this is going to be watered. I have to water this every day until I get some roots. But I'm going to leave it down there for the minute, because I say it's due to be watered. And then, so we'll get back up here, and this is of course the big Burford Solange Burfordiense, and we've got a new growth there. And I think got new growth there. That's on the Procativolia, Jarac Green Star. And so all the orchid maintenance yesterday took place, or the day before. These are the ones over here. Look at that. Look, the roots going up inside that cavity. And there we go. All these have been watered. We've got new centre leaves coming. There we go. This is that nice berry odour that I had off Keith, Rock Dock. And I've got a new growth starting there. And if you see, everything's fine. These are the Kingianums. Got the new growth there. The same with this one here. So it's just been a case. That's that other Masdevallia that I had in the bathroom. See, those are the three bears. There's that new growth now on the Dendrobium Fissiflorum. And this one here, if I get down, now I can get down, but whether I'll get up is a different matter. This is that Dendrobium nobile. I think it's Spring Dream because there was a label. So I'm assuming it's that. And it's a bit of a cakey machine, blue. But if you'd have seen these shrivelled canes a while back, you'd have never thought that this could possibly have recovered. So there are some basil cakeys down there. But look, and I'm thrilled to bits with that. That's what I did. The little Stelis, Stelis argentata, I put them both together. They were drying out that quick. And when I checked, I really hadn't got much root growth at all. So I've packed them with sphagnum moss and I've put them both together. And I'm hoping they'll be fine. That's my Bonplondii. Got plenty of new growth there. This is that Dendrobium gracilicoli, where I've got two growths there. See this one? This didn't get watered yesterday because this one's had watered separately. So that's what I do, I check them. And if they don't require the watering, then I don't water them. Now is it this one? Just bear with me a minute while I have a look. No, it's not that one. I don't know which one it is, it's one of them. And I can't think which it is now. Because what I don't want to do is damage the root that's coming through. Anyway, so these are some of the little rescue ones. And I decided I'd had enough. They're either going to survive on a little mount, I chopped that leaf by accident, or they'll sink or they swim. Here's another one. I thought, you know, it's more than it's worth. Whereas when I water, at least I know they've been watered. That one's still poorly. Look at the rhizome on that, that must be years old. And, these are two little tiny miniature things. In rescue, of course. And this is a cattleya. For Bessie or Forbesii, and let's hope that's something coming through there. And all these little pots here, they've all got new growths appearing. Can you see? These were all watered yesterday. That did have a growth, and for some reason it stopped. And I don't know why. And the only sign of life on this one is that little cakey. But they are. They're all still alive. So I'm back up in the gobs again. And that's one of the Barkerias. That's Zorro, doing very well. That's one of Kathy's. Again, got a new growth. And that one there. And we've got this one here. And this is the big Pastoral Innocence. Look at that. Look at the roots here. And I notice there's roots there and there's roots underneath. So I still water this separately. Only the reason was it came from Madeira, and at that time, a few years back, some of the things had fusarium, and I'm still wary. And, oops. Right, this one. These won't need to be watered today. I think this is a twinkle with that new growth there. And the roots extending out. Well, that's that'll get watered tomorrow. I've only got this top side to do. I try and do so many at a time. And you see, this is the Scaphoglottis plurifila. There's another one, you see. This is supposed to be Alicera samurai, and that's that new growth. Right up. So that's on this little bulbophyllum. See, that growth's fine, but I knocked that one off. Well, I knocked this, and it fell on the floor and broke it. So that was it. Anyway, so one might think, well, you've not got a lot to do in your grow room now. Well, that's what you want, you see. You don't want a lot to do, because we're coming into that period now where I've got seedlings galore coming. And that's my Phalaenopsis schilleriana silver leaf. I must have knocked it at some point. And, oh, in there, you probably won't see it, that's a bulbophyllum, and there's a little centre leaf coming, as with the Chatelae Day. See? These are still in rescue, but they appear to be fine. And I've got one there, and I've got one there. And these are all the Phragmipediums. And they're doing exceptionally well. They get watered, flushed 3 or 4 times a week. And of course these are all the Pathiopedilums. Here we go. And these are all the other in vases. And I've checked the terrariums this morning, they're fine. So it's going to be a case of I'm going to switch this light on now and you'll see the colour change. Have I missed anything? No, because you've seen before the Phalaenopsis pulcherrima var Maramoto. That's fine. Yesterday I watered the Sideria japonica, now Phalaenopsis japonica. And we're totally organised. Goodness gracious. Anyway, the ones I've not done today, let me put this on. Oh no, I'll do this first. The ones I've not done yet, and normally I've done these in the morning, but I've not done this one yet, watered it. this is the Talumnia scandens, and we had that little offspring, and we've got another little offspring there, little root, and you see the little roots, and these are the others. You see how they've changed colour now with being on the windowsill, and I love it. And this one. So are these actually wet? Is there any moisture left? There's probably some moisture because there's a little bit of moss down there. And then there's just this one here. And that's Jarak Firm Brown Bush. That just hangs here, and that other. And yeah, that was the one that I've just repotted. I've put a little bit of tape back there, and that's back in its little spot. These are back in their little spots. There we go, you see. Everything has its little place. Otherwise, I'm not organised and have to be organised. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to set to now and start the watering just of the Vandas. So from me to you, take care. Bye bye now.